What's up? I'm BJ Shaw.
And I'm Corey Seal, and you're listening to Beards, Bellies, and Beer.
Hello everybody and Happy New Year and welcome to another episode of Beards, Bellies, and Beer. BJ and I had a nice break this past week and we're excited to be back. I'm excited to have BJ back.
I'm back, baby.
He's back, and joining us this week is our good friend, Mr. Jared Peifer.
What's up?
Jared, you want to say anything about yourself?
I knew Corey and BJ since high school, and that's about it, I guess.
All right, that's good enough.
If you asked a question, I'll give you an answer, but otherwise, it's too open-ended.
He's got a beard. He matches one of the three. Well,
I have a belly. I just don't happen to have a beer.
I'm going to fill up my drink here in these new fancy cups. There's lots of new and exciting things happening here at Beards, Bellies, and
Fucking
Beer.
evolving.
We are evolving.
Like the Pokemon we mostly talk about.
Yes. So we got, BJ and I got new matching cups for the old dungeon here. Oh, you hear that fizzle?
Oh.
I wonder if the mic catches that.
Yeah, just the mic just catches on fire. New stuff. So this is the first episode we're recording on our new sound system. We got 3 new mics up in this bitch. A lot of people have noticed, but if you did not notice, episodes 1 through 9 were recorded straight through a laptop. BJ and I did not find that out till about episode 7.
It was very late in the game.
It didn't sound that bad, though. It did not.
It
sounded good.
It sounded really good.
Surprisingly, it was pretty decent.
Yeah. BJ and I had headphones and mics, and we're basically just looking cool and not utilizing any of the actual stuff
We were
using.
fucking posers for about, 7 weeks, I guess?
9 weeks if you want to be.
Well, technically.
If you want to be technical about it.
Until 10 minutes ago.
That's also
when shit
fair.
got official.
And shit got real.
Dragon mugs.
Thank you to fucking Jared. That deserves a fucking dragon mug itself.
A laptop, a few USB ports, wild speculation. I dumped my energy drink on an expensive panel that wasn't mine. I kicked over a Darth Vader figure.
But we're kicking.
Anything else I could do to help you, let me know.
Truly kicking. So, Jared, you been playing any new video games?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. I'm glad you're here because as BJ and I did our Game of the Year episode, we came to realize that we did not play jack shit from this year. But this is so this episode, we want to wrap up 2023 and talk about all the stuff we enjoyed this year and all the fun shit we did. So we're going to start here with video games. I'd like to open up with Jared because you're
just straight
probably
off
the most knowledgeable.
Straight to the guest, so I can't see how the format works.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
that's fair.
Send it.
We're making the format up as it goes.
Okay.
Talk
You
about
want
the
to
game.
do one game at a time?
Yeah, we do one game at a time.
I wrote a paragraph, so I don't want to just monologue through it.
Right.
No, that's cool.
You do what you got to do.
Yeah, well, I got a PS5 for Christmas last year, so my escapades into that console were like basically at the beginning of this year. So some of the games I played this year didn't come out this year.
Right, yeah.
But like I opened with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Nice.
And
yeah.
oh my god, I've been a fan of Ratchet and Clank since the beginning, dude.
That's what kills me right now is just not having a PS5. The only thing tethering me to PS5 is Ratchet and Clank and God of War, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, God of War just came out with that roguelike. Did you see that? I just downloaded it last night.
No way.
I was on my PlayStation reminding
PlayStation only?
PS5, yeah.
Wow.
Well, it might be 4, I'm not sure.
Well, maybe. But a roguelike.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, but I turned on my PS5 last night to do research about the games I played because it's been a long year. When I went to the game page to see when it came out, it said like free installation DLC, and it was like a roguelite, and it's like a DLC to the normal Ragnarok game, but it's like focusing on Kratos doing some shit with Mimir on his side, and that's it.
Really?
So I don't know exactly how it works.
That's
it's
fucking
downloaded.
Cool, though.
Yeah. But it's after Ragnarok, so I'm
They
excited
have their
to.
fucking shit together, God of War.
Yeah,
that
dude.
Too, that last big DLC they announced at Game of the Year, wasn't it free too?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they did
Can neither
a free
confirm.
DLC. I'm pretty sure it's free.
For God of War?
Yeah, at Game of the Year awards, they announced that there was a free DLC coming. Like they just.
You're talking about the one I just mentioned?
No, not roguelike, like actual like continuation from Ragnarok.
We might be talking about the same thing.
It could be. Maybe.
We might be talking about the same thing.
Yeah, I could have my information very well. but we'll leave it at that.
So what'd you play, Beach?
Oh man. So, basically, just Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. DLC right now is pretty big.
That's right, you're finally in the
Good
DLC.
stuff.
Dude.
Which one you in?
I finished part 1 DLC. What is it? I don't even remember what game I have. Scarlet. It's not too bad. I mean, part 1's entertaining enough. Part 2 right now is just tedious. Getting all those points, trying to please Pokedex.
Oh, so you finished Teal Mask, you're in Indigo Disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only
hearing
can
people
remember
talking
part
about
1
the
and
battle
2.
points or whatever. I'm not sure what it means.
You need 3,000 of them, and you only get 10
Per
per
biome.
thing you do.
Damn.
Yeah, so quick rundown, like there's 4 biomes in this huge terrarium they're in underwater.
It's a pretty sweet concept,
That
honestly.
is sick.
Good concept. Performs like horseshit. So again,
not
just
great.
they got there and then they just fucking fell flat on their face. But then like I guess you have to unlock or upgrade the biomes later on with battle points, and you get like 20 to 40 at a fucking time.
Yeah.
It'll be like, take a picture of a Pokemon swimming in the
Now,
water.
is it as bad as the Gimme Gold coins? Or worse?
It's way fucking worse.
Oh yeah, Gimme Goal was easy.
I actually got a Goldengo.
Yeah.
I'm not ever gonna upgrade these fucking biomes.
So what? Does each biome have more Pokemon?
It's
Yeah.
I don't know.
They'll upgrade, and then the starters, I think, will be out
Yeah.
in the wild. But I don't know if it does anything more than that.
As far as I know, it's just the starters. But been doing that. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. I got nothing else.
Man. So
It's quality so far, but gives me
wanna-
something to do.
try not to talk about the stuff I talked about for Game of the Year. With me, not that this is exclusive to Xbox, but I got bit by the Rocket League bug this year for the first time ever.
A little
And-
late. A little late,
well,
dude.
Very late. It's funny too. After we talked about the item trading and stuff, they got rid of that. You can't trade. with
You
people
can't trade
anymore.
items.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. They like 2 months ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I bet you have a pile of shit that
No.
you can't sell now.
Yeah, because, dude, when I
probably
was...
could have mentioned that to you.
When
maybe
I was
2
in
months
real
ago.
fucking deep, man, I was like, I was boilermaking still, and I'd get off of like night shift, go home, and like buy $100 worth of keys was the currency back then. It was like $1 a key, and one key would open one crate, and they got rid of crates because loot boxes are
Yeah.
cancer, for what it's worth, and everybody was pissed about it. But I bought so much shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a digital fucking collection of shit that was like rare and painted white, striker this, fucking tactician that. all
It's
this-
hard for me to spend
gonna rot
money.
there.
I mean, I spent money on Rocket League. I'm all for battle passes, especially if they're like lengthy. Like especially with Destiny, like I will give you that $10
Yeah, they have a good
every
one.
time, dude. 180 days of shit, like that's worth $10.
Absolutely.
To me. And then I mean, Destiny 2 is I'll pay for cosmetics and stuff too, just because that's my
that shit
fucking
looks
game.
fucking sick.
Yeah, and it looks fucking sick. But Rocket League is so much fucking fun. I don't know how I didn't play it before this year. Dude, it's so much fun. And it's fucking hard too.
Yep.
I mean, once I know your first few matches, I'm sure, I don't know if they do bots to get you trained up.
I mean, I don't know what it's like now, but
Yeah,
I haven't
but
played
dude,
it in a
it's
while.
fucking fun. But I have been enjoying Rocket League a lot.
I have never played either of the games you two talked about, so
Dude, Rocket League is good.
Dude, Rocket League's something that Corey could turn on, hand you a controller, and you guys could just dry hump each other across the court with cars.
Yeah.
And
Hell
like,
yeah.
and like, dude, when I started playing it, I was playing split screen because I didn't want to play online. I wasn't competitive. I don't want to get my shit pushed in by a 9-year-old. And I don't want somebody's skill at the game to dictate how much fun I have with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I played the split screen with some friends, and I would like hype it up, and they'd have fun, and we had fun. And then I ended up playing with Andy online, and I was playing with Andy online. So, and we were having a blast. So it was a good
Oh, yeah,
fucking
dude.
time. Totally worth it. Easy to get into, and like almost anything else, it's difficult to get really good at.
Yeah,
You plateau really quickly, really quickly.
that is very true. What else did you play this year?
Oh fuck! Let me. Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I
big
slapped
one.
the fuck
I
out of
heard
that.
Was it as good as I heard?
I don't know what you heard.
I heard it was good.
I didn't hear any of the controversy about the whole like there's a trans character in there and everybody like flipped out. I was excited because I was playing it. I was liking it. This is
Okay.
before I had watched all the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
I just like to customize my character and be let loose
What,
somewhere.
You played the
yeah.
game and you didn't see the movies?
I seen like the first 3 multiple times, but I never really followed up with any of the older stuff.
I mean, it's not vital to the.
Yeah, well, I ended up watching it after because I liked Hogwarts Legacy,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then ended up fucking loving Harry Potter. But I platinumed the fucking game and enjoyed the shit out of it. But it was a grindy ass collectathon.
Yeah.
you have to. It's like 500 collectibles that you have to log in,
Jeez.
and it was sickening.
I'm trying to. I don't know what it would be called on Xbox, but I'm trying to 100% this game Sea of Stars. And what's going to come down to is me collecting. There's these rainbow conch shells you have to collect, and there's like fucking 60 of them, and I have 30 of them. It's going to come down to me just
We're
fucking
talking shit
looking
about collecting stuff, but we're trying to complete Pokedexes all the time. There's 1,000 of those motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah. Pokedexes there's something about a Pokedex that is easy to.
Yeah, I never gave a shit about
hone in on.
Pokedexes until Scarlet and Violet, because now that I don't have to fucking battle anything, you can throw a quick ball, and if it doesn't work, you run, and then it's like, congratulations, you ran away, and you're fucking still standing there with it. So you just headbutt it again and throw another quick ball.
I don't think I completed a dex until Let's Go Pikachu, and then every game
that was fairly easy, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was extremely easy, but from there out, that is when I started to 100% Pokedexes.
I like that shit.
I love that shit.
Love
That
that
should
shit.
be anything else.
Fucking Minecraft, my guy.
Minecraft.
It's crack.
It is. I played it
It
for too long. My Switch ran out of storage space. I had to go get a new 64 gig memory card.
Hell yeah.
And then it crashed and I lost all my shit and had to start over. You know how it goes. But
Jared knows how that goes.
I remember you told me about that one time. I felt so sad for you.
I lost it all. Lost everything.
Lost it all.
My Switch took a poopy. Just woke up one morning and it didn't.
Just
Minecraft.
yeah, man, Minecraft. Fucking love that shit. It's addicting.
Fuck yeah.
We'll have to get into that Star Wars one.
Hopefully,
See
if
we
it ever
can.
comes to console, which I'm sure it's Minecraft, I know it'll come to. So they did a Star Wars Minecraft. It's called Path of the Jedi, and it's kind of almost set up like a Lego Star Wars games. Like you can do all the stuff from each movie and then free roam. It looks fucking awesome for Minecraft.
Is it PC only right
PC
now?
only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the good shit is.
Yeah, but dude, it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you could run Path of the Jedi on a PS2 and you'd be fine.
Yeah. Are you positive that it's not on consoles?
It's Bedrock Edition only, and I assume that's PC only.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, so PC right now. I know it'll come to console, but I am looking forward to that when it comes.
I know they have an ass ton of like mods and scenarios
Dude,
and shit.
I
You can.
cannot imagine the mods on that game.
I mean, on console, when you get on, you can like go to the store and they have things you can buy. Like they're not just texture packs or shaders or things like that. It's like whole fucking worlds that are pre-built, and there's like cars and shit in it. And like I don't know what the hell the point of that is, because all I want to do is break shit and build shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't want to drive around something somebody else built personally, but especially not if we have to pay for it.
But one day we will have Path of the Jedi.
one day.
One day. Have either of you guys ever played Chivalry and or Chivalry 2?
Yeah.
Nope.
So I just started playing that a couple weeks ago. It's free. Well, it's on Game Pass. It's like just medieval like battlefield fighting. It's like Skyrim fighting, but a lot slower and clunkier. Dude, it is so fucking comedic and like...
Okay, I was wondering what you were gonna say
basically
there.
have like 3 swipes you can do. Like, you can do a real wide like sweep across, you can do an overhead, and you can stab. But dude, it's like 40 on 40, like 80 on 80. Like you can almost never swing this way because you just hit like 10 of your teammates, and the microphone is just like, dude, what are you doing? So I literally just like run a circle around enemies and look for windows and just stab and like run back and just stab. And they have some like different game modes and stuff, which it's a lot of fun. And honestly, since I've gotten my Xbox, it's the best looking game I've played so far on Xbox.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, I
Jesus.
think it just came out
Oh, I
not
thought.
long ago. Chivalry 2. Yeah, it's only like a month or two old.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it's been a long time since the first one. But dude, it is. I don't know. It has to be Unreal Engine. Dude, it is beautiful. Even like it surpassed like when I first got my Xbox. I wanted to see like what the best looking. Don't get me wrong, Destiny looks fucking crispy.
Pretty decent.
Yeah. Because I did Halo Infinite, and it looked really good, but dude, the Chivalry 2, you blew that right out of the fucking water.
Yeah, you got me on the second half there. Your first part of your sales pitch started with, "It's like Skyrim but clunkier."
Yeah,
I was
well,
like, "This
honestly,
it sounds like
the
shit."
only way I can, because it's so like you just don't know until you try, and you're like, Jesus, this is fucking hard. Because I went in with the impression that like the fighting was going to be easy, but the parrying and blocking was going to be hard, and the complete opposite. Like parrying and blocking is very easy, but the combat is fucking tough. Dude.
Really, it's like
I
an
don't know.
opposite of a Souls like.
Kind of, yeah. It's like Souls, but like in slow motion, if that makes sense. Like it's very, like you have, it's very much on your timing. Like you'll be swinging, like starting your swing when you're like 8 feet away from your like fucking objective. It's, I don't know, it's really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Been trying to play with some guys at work, but it hasn't lined up yet.
Yeah.
We've been since we're both on break, but I tried to play with him yesterday and on Christmas, and we've just been kind of back and forth. But
We kind of lost our like formal handoff thing, but you guys play Tears of the Kingdom.
oh yeah,
BJ
did not.
BJ.
Dude, I should let you borrow it. I'm gonna do that. No, seriously, me and Kelsey beat the shit out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
You
like you
gotta
can't. It's
play it,
unplayable now. You should beat the fuck out of it.
We need to start a new file, but yeah, dude, Tears of the Kingdom, which is good. I want to do it justice because I think I was telling you on the Game of the Year edition, I just completely shit the bed. I was just like, yeah, dude, it's fucking great. Like, it didn't really explain anything. I know.
The last Legend of Zelda game I played was Majora's Mask.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how long
okay,
it's
so
been.
you didn't even play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Oh my God, BJ.
I don't even. I would say you need to play Breath of the Wild first because there's so many things. Like you're in the same world, but it's progressed in time a little bit.
Yeah,
so
okay.
like the things you run into in Tears of the Kingdom, you'll recognize
Right.
vaguely from
Yes.
Breath of the Wild. You know what I mean? Like
And
there's.
just the.
I don't want to spoil anything, but you haven't played it yet, so I doubt you're going to prioritize it after this
Yeah.
conversation.
I mean, maybe. We'll see. Probably not.
There's a quest line in Breath of the Wild. It's called Terrytown or something. That's the name of this town. But you go to this place and there's nothing there. You inevitably end up building a town from scratch. It's
Okay.
basically, you just find a shit ton of wood and bring it to a guy, and then he just builds a house the next time you show up. Get some people to live there and stuff like that. Well, when you come back to Tears of the Kingdom, you get to Terrytown, and it has fucking spread down off the island it was on and into across the field. They're like, it's a fucking invention like hub, you know?
Okay.
So could you build your own house in
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild?
No. Oh no. You could buy a house.
Buy a
yeah,
house,
in the I don't remember the name of the
I
town.
loved. The only thing not even a gripe. I wish you could do more. Like, I wish there wasn't a limit to how many pieces you could have for building your house in Tears of the Kingdom. 'Cause I built
Yeah.
a sick fucking crib, but I was like, I could do so much more.
Yeah. The game couldn't.
No, the game
That would be why.
Although, dude,
That's
for
why that
this-
guy stands there and watches you fucking customize. He's like, hey, you're over 15. You fucking put it
you
out.
have to be in this square.
Yeah.
But even with that, I mean, even for the Switch, dude, that game ran spectacular.
Dude, it is a fucking miracle that it runs. The fact that constantly they're tracking your coordinates vertically above you, so at any point in time, if you're underneath of something and you can fucking use ascend and it just spawns you directly above it, that means they're tracking it constantly. Constantly.
Dude, this game is revolutionary. Honestly, I feel like nothing has happened like this since Skyrim. Like, Skyrim revolutionized open world gaming, and then Zelda found a way to like really like switch up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, most open world games are the same. I mean, essentially, minus their gimmick. But dude, even just oh my god, how all that ran. I never experienced a single bug on Zelda. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like there's fucking 3 maps, dude. Like sky map, regular map,
Yeah.
the depths.
Yeah. The upside down.
The upside down, yes. Dude, it was funny. Like me and Kelsey refused to go down the depths for like the first half of the game. Like she was terrified.
Yeah, they did a good job. There's something spooky about the dark.
Oh, there's definitely something spooky about it, and it's fucking tough down there at first.
Yeah. I
And
totally
just
agree.
the whole fucking mechanic system, like attaching shit to bows, attaching weapons to weapons, like
Yeah, you can make a stick, and you take a stick, put a stick on the stick, and then you have a stick.
you have stick.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But like I said, like a 50-foot weapon that just fucking.
Yep.
I don't know how that never broke the game. When you'd have like a 60-foot weapon and you just carry it on your back and like half of it's like underground and the rest is like off the screen and
Yeah.
you're just fucking running.
Doesn't matter.
Because I know nothing about this game, like for real. Is this the one where the guy with the little leaf face gets like tortured with some of the builds I've seen?
Yep. That
Yep.
was the
Okay.
whole internet for a
Yeah,
while.
the rotisserie fucking
The Korok seeds.
Koroks, yeah.
I just saw the one where they made a giant like wooden purse and he pissing fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There was
okay.
lots of like mechs with just huge dicks and
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because these are, people like us that are playing it.
yeah, exactly.
I wish we could build unlimited house size so I could make a penis that touches the clouds.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I need a landing pad for my dick. Anything else you played? Beach?
Not really, honestly.
Yeah. Other than that, mine are kind of just games I've played before. I'll just throw
Yeah,
out a
just
quick
dust
couple
through them
of
quick. You don't
mentions.
have to get into all of them, but
Yeah,
let's hear the list.
Like I said, so for this year, I put down Sea of Stars, Destiny 2, Rocket League, Battlefront 2. When I first got my Xbox, that absorbed all my time until Destiny released a cross save, and I was like, oh,
Yes.
But dude, Battlefront is fucking true.
I know it's
Star Wars,
beautiful. I
man.
played a little bit
Dude,
at Andy's, and
it is so beautiful. And it's like watching a fucking movie, dude. It's a
Yeah.
really clean looking game.
I just don't know shit about Star Wars.
Chivalry 2, I started playing Monster Hunter Rise on the Xbox. I never got to play it on console. I only ever had it on Switch. And I tried dipping my toes into Overwatch. So I got Overwatch 2, and I was all right.
Yeah.
Some of those games, there was one I really liked, and it was like I guess a generic or knockoff of Overwatch. But I can't remember. Paladins was a really, really good one. I played that on Switch.
Yeah.
I was about to say, was it
enjoy
Fortnite?
Fuck.
Nobody likes Fortnite.
No, but that was all I had down for games this year.
Well, I'll dust through mine real quick because I put a whole fucking paragraph here. Rift Apart, Goat Simulator 2. Did you ever play Goat Simulator?
Yeah, I've seen videos of that.
Listen.
I have so many times almost on. They're all on Game Pass. So
Yeah, so the first one was a fucking jack-off session, and it was like a joke. The whole fucking game was a meme. It ran like shit. Everything functioned like shit. It was like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater mixed with a petting zoo. It made no sense.
Yeah.
You could manual your goat. Like, you know what I mean? It made no sense. So the second one came out, and it's even more fucking, like, outrageous and ridiculous and shit. And I had a blast with that for a while. Trackmania. I fucking found this dude on YouTube that plays this game called Trackmania years before it came to console. And I used to watch this guy until I fell asleep. And I just, like, learned the game from watching him, and I ended up getting it. It's free on PlayStation, so I fucking play it like that. And then Destiny 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, platinum that shit. Viewfinder and Superliminal were two games that I played that were like mind fucks. I like shit that forces you to rethink your spatial awareness.
Yes.
And like I dig the shit out of that. Any kind of weird problem solving stuff that I have to rewrite my identity to figure out, I dig it. Yeah, I like that shit. Super Mario Wonder, that was good. I played through it. I didn't love it as much as the rest of the world did. It was just another 2D Mario game with some acid trips built into each level.
Okay.
It was pretty good though.
Oh, Wonder.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Sorry, I misheard you there.
And played through Pokemon Violet, all this shit. Dude, I fell into an Animal Crossing more recently than I fell into Animal Crossing again. I haven't played since COVID. When my Switch died a year ago, I lost my island because it's saved locally on your Switch and not fucking on the game cartridge anymore. You know. So when the Switch died, I lost everything. COVID went bye. That's what I named my island. So I restarted it just for shits and giggles, something to do, and I fell back into it so fucking hard that like it totally consumed everything I thought about. It's like, gotta get back, fucking shake the fruit off my trees. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, that game kicks ass.
Yeah, you played it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, BJ's a huge Animal Crossing guy.
It's Haley. She's bigger than I am at that, but God, we have an island that's co-op, and I'm not allowed to do anything to it. It's my island.
You stay in your goddamn house.
If I touch one single fruit, she'll know.
Did you shake that fucking peach tree?
Pretty much, honestly. She went around for a while there and just planted all the money trees, and if I touched a money tree, so help me God.
Yeah, because you can't fucking... They turn into regular trees if you shake them, dude.
Yeah.
You only get one of those a day.
These are all things I don't know.
Yeah, dude, from the surface, it's like you're plucking weeds and fucking talking to people.
Yeah.
And as you learn more,
I'm
you're
sure
like,
there's
oh, this
very
fucking... Yeah, if I don't put two fucking
system.
obstacles by this rock, I won't be able to hit it the max amount of times to get the most
Yep.
metal out of it. You know, like, the game doesn't even fucking tell you that shit. It's just like, hey, if you hit it and you get pushed away, you might not get as much. It's like, okay, well, that was nice and vague. I appreciate it. I got Dylan Valentine into playing it, too.
You get to hunt down the cool villagers you want. That was always fun.
Dude, by the way, they fucking make a thing called Animal Crossing Amiibo cards.
They do, and I can never find any.
Yeah, well, Cartridges Galore has a fucking binder up there you can buy them out of. I love trading cards, and I liked Animal Crossing. And I fucking tracked down like 20 of my favorite fucking villagers, and I invited them all to my islands and shit, and I loved every fucking second of it.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I hit 5-star Island, I stopped playing. On to the next thing.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much it for games.
Yeah.
So let's move to books. Books and literature.
Books
and
and...
comics, anime, manga, anything.
Hell yeah. Love me some books.
So what did you read this year?
Dude, I've been reading the Dungeon and Dragons Player's Handbook back and forth.
It's a hell of a read, yeah.
It is a hell of a read, but man, it's a fucking... Learned a lot. D&D sessions are going to be pretty great.
I can't imagine. Do you take notes when you...
I have a book that I just made notes in.
I would say,
specifically
dude,
just for...
not read a book that detailed and that thick. And not
How thick is the book? I've never seen this
It's like
book.
it's thick, but...
That's like 2.5 of my penises.
That's like...
Oh, that's...
It's a big ass
That's
book.
like 10 of my penises.
It's
Jesus.
like a big ass book.
it's like this.
I didn't write down like the spells or anything. They're in the back.
Right,
That's
yeah.
fine. I can just pull that out if we need it. But
Yeah.
it's a lot of world building stuff, how to optimize certain things. I'm not going to tell any of you fucks how to do it because I don't need you breaking my world. But
I don't play, so I want to though. Because if I find a fucking weakness, I will exploit it.
Yeah, Jared will break the.
I will fucking do everything I can to ruin it.
dude, by all means, it's a good time.
Yeah, we eating those words, buddy.
So I read quite a few books this year, actually, but only 3 of them were new books. I reread a lot of books, and I'm terrible with that because I have a shit ton of books that I need to read that I haven't, but I go back to the same books. But so I'll start with some of the newer ones. Probably my favorite from this year was Letters from an Astrophysicist. So it's Neil deGrasse Tyson's one of his newer books, which it was a weird setup, but it worked perfect for me because like on my 15-minute like breaks at work, like can't sometimes get a whole chapter in, but at least me because I'm a fucking terrible reader. It's just like letters that people have sent him, and then he like wrote responses to them and just put them all in this book. So like even though they're just letters between like fans and like him, because like sometimes it'd be people like calling him out or trashing him, and he's always, dude, his style of writing, but even for it just being letters back and forth, like it's super knowledgeable. Like you're still learning a lot about like space and the cosmos and stuff, but it's amazing how much like he can teach you even through something like that, just letters back and forth. Like
it sounds like he put out a book full of frequently asked questions so that if somebody read it, they wouldn't fucking send a mail anymore.
It's exactly kind of like that. And you get a sense of like how he replies, like even the people that are just fucking throwing so much hate on him. He's like, thanks for like your inquiry, like, you know,
Yeah.
here's why you're wrong in the nicest
appreciate
way
your
possible.
question.
Like,
Yeah, he does seem like a nice guy.
oh, he is, and I've never seen him heated or, you know, he's just, I don't know. His books are really fucking good. Jared, did you do any reading this year?
No, I didn't.
No?
Actually, the closest I was to reading anything was probably instruction manuals for putting together baby toys.
Well, you played Baldur's Gate. That's basically reading a fucking book. It's a lot of
Well, I mean,
dialogue.
if you want to be technical and it's not, if you're talking about things that aren't paper, then all of the anime I watch half the time has fucking subtitles.
Heck,
So I'm dusting through those fuckers.
So you're
like
reading, yes.
my eyes are twitching and trying not to have a seizure.
Anything else you read this year, Beach?
The Dungeon Master's Handbook.
So is it all you're
How
reading
thick is
D&D
that?
based?
That's about the same.
How many penises of mine would you say it is?
Probably 30.
Oh, that's huge.
I mean, it's the same stuff basically. Just
Is it a
more.
hardback or a soft?
It is a
Soft
hardback.
as fuck, dude.
It's hard as fuck.
It's actually just paper, like
Yeah, that's true too.
page stock all the way to the ends.
All right, for the sake of this, then I'm just gonna blow through the rest of mine.
Got
So
a
I read
lot of
another
dick jokes. I just
Neil
realized that.
book, Death by Black Hole.
Sounds peaceful.
Just more
Sounds like a
space
butthole.
cosmos stuff, and but the 5 love languages. So it's like a marriage counseling book. Not that we
Yeah.
need it. I was just curious and
Yeah, more of an introspective.
yeah, because
like,
I just kind of wanted to read into it. And so the 5 love languages are acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and physical touch. And I don't know, it was just nice to look into it and see, because like the whole book is essentially like how you can live with somebody who doesn't have the same love language as you, and like how to,
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
feel each other's and
Yeah,
Sure.
get your
Take that
needs
quiz
met and meet
online.
their needs.
and meet their needs, yeah, and just keep it. It was a really good book. It was maybe like 100 pages. It was pretty small. but
Yeah.
it was a good
take
read.
that quiz online to see what yours is like.
Like the actual love language.
Yeah, and then there's like it tells you what your least one is, what you can improve on, or
I
something.
feel like I don't have a single one more as like a combination of like physical touch and quality time. I think are my big 2.
See,
I
Haley and
like to be
did that.
cuddled. I don't know.
Yeah, physical touch is my least, dude. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I was
weirdest
gonna
thing.
say, Haley
I know.
and
When I
did
grabbed
that.
your nipple the other day, you're like, ah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I
don't
like
touch
to
me.
be touched.
My highest one was Haley's lowest one, and my lowest one was Haley's highest one. So I was like, God damn it!
and that's where you just have to learn.
I
how
don't
to-
like buying things. I
Right,
don't
so
like
what,
gifts.
hers receiving gifts.
Yes, she
Well,
doesn't like
that's-
to touch anything.
Yep. I see a lot of parallels in my life, my friend. I do not like to be touched. There's a lot of friends like you see it, like dudes that are friends, and they always run up and like. I have a cousin, or my wife's cousin, that like likes to come up behind me at like a family thing with no malice or ill intent in his body language whatsoever. Yeah. Just puts his hands on my shoulders and kind of squeezes, you know. And I'm just like, don't fucking touch me ever again.
But that's like the worst touch you can do to somebody.
Yeah, there's an underlying threat of violence between men, like at all times. That it's just kind of always there. And when a dude touches another dude, there's a lot of information that's glanced off of that. Yeah. Like when, you kind of have like I don't want to say a facade or a charade going, you know what I mean? But this is like your bubble. When somebody pokes you, they learn a hell of a lot about you immediately. Oh, basically, you know what I mean? Response, yeah. Just not even your response, just the fucking, how fucking far their finger goes into your shoulder. You know what I mean? Yeah. This guy ain't that fucking tough. You know, like that's the kind of shit. Like, don't touch me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't like to be touched. Huh.
This dude's on super edge right now. He's so tense right now.
I'm a big hugger. You know, I hug everybody I see.
Yeah, that's my limit. Hugs, handshakes. I'll do that shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, there are limits.
Don't touch my penis.
Unless I ask you to.
Yeah. The mouth hug.
Other than that, so I reread Beautiful Creatures. It's like a Twilight style book. Witches. Instead of vampires. That series is really fucking good though. I reread Star Wars Darth Plagueis. Goes through Palpatine's master, and the events are like during Phantom Menace. So like the book kind of ends like when he becomes Chancellor. So like technically during the first movie, like he had killed his master and became like Darth Sidious, all like in the shadows. It's a really good read. I read Pokemon Adventures Volume 2 this year. Finally started knocking some of those out. And then I've been up on my comics. I've been continuing Marvel's Darth Vader. Marvel Gods just started.
Did you say Marvel's Darth Vader?
Yeah, Marvel does a Darth Vader comic, and it is fucking
They're owned by the same company.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah. Darth Vader isn't like Lucas Arts.
Well, it's all Disney. Disney owns
Star Wars now,
yeah, so
son of a
Disney,
bitch.
Marvel, Disney,
but then how does
Wars.
that? Yeah, but like just because Disney's the umbrella corporation, how does Marvel just like, you know what we should do?
I'm sure there's other entities that still have rights. Like I'm sure Dark Horse still does some Star Wars comics and other random companies. But new
I forgot
comic
about Dark Horse.
Yeah, I know. And Marvel Gods. It's like exploring the more magical side of the Marvel universe. Like around like Doctor Strange and like a bunch of.
I like Doctor Strange a lot.
I fucking love. I'd love to read more like his like comics and like manga and stuff. Like Doctor Strange is sick. I like the magical stuff like in Marvel.
Yeah,
because they don't
force it down your throat.
Yeah, they don't.
It's just like
because they don't use it a lot either. But that's pretty much it for. And then High Republic stuff. That Star Wars. It's all over the place right now. They're kind of just launching their whole universe, so it's kind of all over the place. But the comics are really good. And the book was really... I lost the second book because I was halfway through it and I was trying to find it and I cannot find it anywhere. But the books, like the hardback books, are really fucking good too. But from books, where do we go now?
Podcasts.
You want to launch us off here?
Dude, I'll launch everybody off on podcasts. I prepared for this one more than on the other ones.
I have quite a few listed down.
I only listened to one. It's this one.
This one's the best.
Bellies, baby.
This one's the best, clearly, out of all the podcasts I listen to. Then number 2 would
we're real big in China.
Yeah, dude, we make
really?
We make about.
I was like, wait, what?
I think we have what?
We just now got mics.
Didn't we find out the other day we have one Japanese, or not even Japanese person, but one person in Japan that listens?
I mean, technically she's from here, but she does live in Japan.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, she's gonna be shout out. I know you didn't want to shout out. I'll bleep your name out, I guess. But Nina, she's gonna send us a goodie box from Japan.
Dude, send some real mochi.
Dude, if you're listening and you don't,
know how long that would sit in customs for though.
Nina, I don't care.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, you live in Japan, so you are thousands and thousands and thousands of miles closer than us to Pokemon centers. So
that is fucking true.
Shit. Wait, you can bleep it out, but Nina who? Do I know this Nina?
Nina Satoshi.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I always like Nina.
Dude, Nina's the shit.
Yeah, she's great.
But yeah, podcast.
Dude, number 2, because this one's number 1. Bim Bam, my brother and me.
Hell yeah, that's my number 1.
Dude.
After Beards Bellies, of course.
Yeah, exactly. You want to go laugh and some questionable advice. That's where you go to.
Yeah, if you're not listening to My Brother and Me, do yourself a favor and fucking Get into it.
Are they on Apple?
Yeah.
They're on everything.
Okay. Maybe
They're
I'll look
fucking
into them.
fantastic.
Wait,
And the besties, you gotta look at. Sorry.
No, you're good. The was it the last episode that you pulled that from? Was it their latest one?
Yeah, where Travis.
Okay,
fucking
I couldn't
backed off
remember.
and did that. That
Yeah.
was so unlike Travis. And
It was funny as
Oh,
fuck.
dude, it was. I was crying in my car when fucking.
I'd like to save all my podcasts for work, so I don't listen to them right away.
Yeah.
So I would have been laughing at work, but that was a good
Oh,
one.
that was so funny. The Flash. Fuck. The Flash is a fast running man. Fuck.
It was right there.
It was right there. Fuck.
What about you, Corey?
Well, since I already said it, but the besties.
Okay,
So that's your video game review podcast.
that one's
They're all within, at some point in their lives, have been involved with either like gaming journalism or they know their shit. And I believe 2 of the guys on the podcast are the founders of Polygon as well.
Oh yeah.
So they're a lot of fun to listen to. It's
Like they're
really
the first
funny.
ones who figured out that was a shape.
No,
They're just like, son of a
Polygon's like
bitch.
big
It's not a
gaming
triangle.
website.
It's not
I
square.
couldn't tell if you were joking or not. That's why I'm looking at you like
Yeah,
that.
everything I say is dripping
Yeah.
and stupid and it's a
Okay.
joke.
But the founders of Polygon.com.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Made a website
they're
about
really
that
funny. 2 of the guys from my brother and me are also on that.
Cool.
With I can't remember the other guy's names. Russ Frushtick and
All I remember is he was
Robert
talking.
Plant. No, not Robert Plant. Yeah, Robert Plant.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert
I
Downey.
just remember. I only know him because I watched him talk while Griffin tried to eat that whole banana that time.
That's just good content.
It was great content. He didn't even peel it.
Yeah,
He
good
just
banana.
banana.
good content usually when you're talking about it with another person and there's a third party like myself who doesn't know what you're talking about.
That's how.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense.
How
There's
you
no
feel
context.
right now is how I thought we were talking about video games.
Yeah,
So,
no, yeah.
Yeah.
As to be expected, but that's good content, like from a fourth party perspective.
Right, yeah.
I know it's good because I don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? It has to be good.
So what podcast you been listening to?
Hit some IGN ones and on road trips and stuff. To just keep up with like video game
IGN
news
have,
and
like,
stuff.
their own?
IGN has Game Scoop. And that's like the best of the best guys with the best personalities are kind of all there, and they talk about all consoles. And then there's Nintendo Voice Chat that covers Switch. There's Xbox Unlocked that it does Xbox, and then PlayStation Beyond does PlayStation.
Fuck. I have
Yeah,
to get
so
into
I like all
those,
4 of
man.
them. That's usually what I hit. And if I have any time left over, I go directly to the Jordan Peterson. You've never heard of Jordan Peterson?
I have a funny video to show you then because you will be the first person to get it. Wow,
Fucking
you'll have to
love that
remind me
man,
of
dude.
later.
He's like.
Isn't he like the animal guy, like the psychologist? Jordan Peterson?
Did you say animal guy and then psychologist?
Psychologist, animal, or maybe
I don't.
just psychologist?
Nothing. I don't think he has anything to do with animals.
Okay, that's just, I'm referring to the video then.
Okay. Yeah, you have to show me that.
Yeah,
then.
it's
'Cause I don't
good.
know what the fuck you're talking about.
But I didn't know who Jordan Peterson was, but I still found it funny just because their laughs are contagious. But
Yeah, I idolize the way he premeditates instantly how he's about to form sentences and what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't misspeak. He carefully says what he says, and he has a, in my opinion, wonderfully neutral perspective all the time.
so just like us 3.
Yeah, almost exactly. Yeah, if we were
Oh, yeah.
sitting here, you probably wouldn't be able to tell a difference between me or you and him.
That's great.
Yeah.
Shit.
Feel free to just call him Jordo. We're on that.
Jeez,
No,
back to
yeah,
you,
he's
BJ.
fucking awesome.
Back to me. How many more do you got? Because I could
A lot.
I was gonna say I can go for a minute. I love the Adventure Zone. That's another my brother and me kind of spin-off thing. Dungeons and Dragons role play
Dude, they have
games.
like 10 shows.
They do.
It's nuts.
That's how they make money,
Oh, yeah, well, they're
and they're all great.
professional. Oh, yeah, they're all great.
That's where you guys are headed, dude.
I'm
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Make it happen, people.
First,
Like and subscribe.
Shameless plug. Smash that like button. 5-star rating.
I will never be that guy. Smash the like button. Fucking-
when you say that now, we got time yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
because
yeah,
you don't
we
have a
got
YouTube yet.
Fuck. What was it? Oh, their first campaign, dude. I can re-listen to that one over and over again.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I know you said some of them kind of slip off here and there.
Yeah, but I mean, they're worth a listen if you got free time and thousands of hours of nothing going on.
I listened to a lot of Two Bears, One Cave this year for
It's
sure.
a good one.
Dude, I started on that shit.
Dude, it's so good.
Bert drove me nuts.
Yeah.
His fucking laugh. The
Oh,
first time I
I
heard
love
it,
it.
I was like, this is the funniest fuck. Dude, that's a perfect.
That was really good.
That is spot on. Then give me a few words in there and then go back to squealing. Yeah, there you go.
It's good.
It's dead nuts, man.
Yeah, I didn't know I could do that way.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey, Bert, let's hang out, buddy.
Throw that. If he's listening, then I can't continue to
he's
give you my
definitely
opinion on
listening,
him.
but he's too scared.
For
no,
sure.
I take that back. You're not
He
scared. I
makes
love
too
you.
much money to listen to us. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
He doesn't have the time. He's a busy man.
Yeah, his laugh, dude. The first time I heard it, I was pissing my pants laughing, and then he used it so often that I was just like, all right,
That's just
Shut
a
the fuck
genuine
up.
laugh.
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm not knocking it. I just hate it.
Goodness. Anything else on your end, Jared?
No, I smoked through them. I didn't know we were taking turns.
That's all good. There's a company from Canada that does another more D&D stuff. It's called Dum Dums and Dice. They have many different
Dum-dums.
things that they different shows that they do, but just in general, that one is pretty good. Right now, the big one they're doing is Jesters of Ravenloft, and it's just real people. They made their own characters, like based on their own personal stats.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's funny because it's just good. A lot of questionable shit happens. I mean, it's worth a listen if you got nothing going on still.
You're right.
I listen to it all the time. I've re-listened to a couple of their seasons over and over again. A lot of mine are just D&D based because that's what I listen to.
Do you have any more other than that?
I got like maybe 2.
Okay. I'm going to blow through the rest of mine and try to save on some time here.
What are we at?
We're almost at 45 minutes. That's why I want to...
Okay.
Not that you have to go super, super fast, but...
I'll just combine them. Not a big deal.
Give me your podcast in the format of an auctioneer.
Yeah. So I was listening to a shit ton of This Is Important this year, which is the Workaholics guys. Dude, it's so good.
He
but
ate the string on the rotisserie
I,
chicken.
I dropped off because I really don't like their live shows. It took me a long time to listen to even my brother and me's live ones, and I skipped over them for a while, and then eventually they grew on me. But yeah, I just can't do the This Is Important ones. I just don't care for them at all. So I'm anxiously waiting for them to go back to the studio. Then, if you guys haven't listened to this one, you should definitely check out Remember the Game, it's called. It's a retro gaming podcast, and it's just one guy. This Canadian dude. And he does do stand-up comedy, but he's not like a huge name or anything.
Yeah.
And he just quit his job one day. He's like, I'm just going to be a podcaster. Dude, he has ridiculous flow. I don't know how he does it by himself. He is so fucking entertaining to listen to, and he just has the voice, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
He is so good. And there's so many good games that he talks, and they really get into him. And he usually replays them for the podcast, too. So, other than that, Wonderful. That's... one of the McElroy brothers and his wife, they just talk about stuff they like. It's really soothing. Her voice could put you to sleep. It's so soothing. I just sit there.
Rachel's Poetry Corner gets me.
Yeah, I know, the Poetry Corner. Star Talk, Neil deGrasse Tyson, just science. Throbbing with Horror, my buddy Greg Ames' podcast, also based out of Johnstown. What up?
No shit.
If you love horror movies, they have like almost 300 episodes, and this past October, every October they do a podcast every single day of October.
Dude, that's a
I
bunch.
I don't know how they do it, but it is good. See, I'm not a huge horror fan, but I do listen to some here and there for the ones that I really do like. Your weird ones like Mars Attacks and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's not super scary. And then other than that, Braving the Elements, the Avatar podcast. Love it.
Avatar, which Avatar are we talking
Last
about?
Airbender.
Have you not heard of Braving the Elements?
No.
Dude, it is
Right now
Jana
she's just-
Varney, the voice of Korra, and Dante Bosco, Zuko.
Okay.
And they recap every single episode of Avatar. And they have on a shit ton of guests from the show,
Really?
people who are involved in the show. It is a very good, and it's on the clean side because it is ran by Nickelodeon. Because I've heard them both on different podcasts, and they get pretty
raunchy.
vulgar and
Yeah.
raunchy. Yeah, but it's super good. It's a really good listen.
The Office ladies is the thing too. If you like The Office,
I
they do
got
the
onto
same
that,
thing.
and then I dropped off for a little bit. I think I was just craving for those big episodes that I wanted to hear. And,
Yeah.
But I really liked that too. That was good.
Yeah, I fell off too, and I think it was only because it was just two women talking to me in the car all the time. I didn't like it. I don't know. I didn't like it. I'm not sexist. I just felt weird. I just stop it, call my wife, just make sure that everything is fine.
Oh, jeez. So what can we blow through here? Movies, TV? Anybody got any good stuff there?
Oh, dude, I just smashed anime and watched the Harry Potter, all the Harry Potter movies with my wife. She loved it.
Hell yeah.
And new Super Mario Brothers movie.
I had that on here. Super Mario Brothers was dope.
Pretty decent. A lot of Easter eggs to pick out. I kept pausing it.
God.
I kept pausing it. My wife's like,
I
"Can
only
you
saw
just
it once in
fucking
the
stop?"
theaters, but I've watched it. I had it on in the background the other day. It just came on Netflix.
Yeah.
Loki season 2.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Fucking A, dude. Mandalorian season 3, Ahsoka. So much
so
Star
far
Wars
behind
shit.
on that.
Dude, you gotta get on it.
They
The
just
fuck, BJ.
they have,
Ahsoka was a fucking master. Well, I know you didn't see Rebels, but
No, I
it's
didn't
essentially
see
Rebels.
I watched that video you told me to watch about Rebels just to get the idea. Did do that, but I haven't watched that yet.
But you gotta watch Rebels someday too, because it is the best animated Star Wars show that exists. I'll put that stamp on it, a mushroom stamp.
For those
What would that change?
for those of you who don't know what a mushroom stamp is, this is when you slap your penis on something so hard it leaves a little grease mark. It looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, that'll be on the test.
My father-in-law listens to this, and he's gonna know that I know what that is.
What
now.
up, buddy? Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh fuck, I never seen it.
It made me
Dude.
cry.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, you want to talk about? I literally ugly cried
Yeah.
in the movie
Oh
theater
my
to the
God.
point where Kelsey had to like pull your shit together, man.
Yeah.
Like, there
Here
are
comes your
people in
love
here-
languages.
Yeah,
Stop fucking crying.
Kelsey's love language is don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your physical touch, but I'm gonna hold around your throat.
It is. Dude, it's surprisingly dark.
Very
Really?
It
dark.
is a very, very, very dark film. Odd way to wrap up. You know.
Yeah.
but it was. I mean, it was.
Oh, like
Oh,
that's
it
the
was
definitive end.
fantastic.
Like they wrapped it up.
I mean,
no.
I don't
Never,
know. It's
never.
kinda-
They always leave a fucking.
They do leave it up in the
Right at the
air.
end. Some dude twitches his finger that you thought was dead, and then it just goes to black. You're like, fuck. Wait another 10 years.
So I know you're not gonna agree with me, but I fucking loved live action One Piece.
Yeah, dude. I tell you to get the fuck out of here, but we're at your house. So I'm leaving.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I fell in love with it. I know. I did watch the anime.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
exactly
sure-
why you liked it.
Yeah,
And I'm totally happy for you. I'll never take that away from you. But I couldn't
yeah.
couldn't do it.
I enjoyed it a lot. I've been recommending it to like everybody.
I don't have Netflix, so
You're not missing shit,
shit.
Beach.
that's what I've heard.
Oh, so you didn't see Leo then either? Did you see Adam Sandler's Leo, the animated? Iguana?
I started fucking watching it, then I had to do something
Dude, it's
else.
so
and
good. That's a really heartwarming.
it's on my
like,
watch
really
list.
Sweet movie. It was really, and it's just really funny.
I love Adam Sandler. I grew
who
up with that
doesn't?
man.
Show me somebody who doesn't like Adam Sandler.
I'm pretty sure 80% of the fucking movie quotes that I have internalized
yeah.
and are part of my identity are Adam Sandler's
Everybody
fucking
does.
stupid voice. Like,
Where's my snack pack?
yeah.
I don't know.
I tried to get Haley to watch 8 Crazy Nights over Christmas.
Another banger.
We watched it over Christmas.
I had to stop at the maybe 10-minute mark and go, this might not hold up as well as I remember.
Oh,
it
really?
did."
Damn, that sucks.
Old Dads, also on Netflix.
I don't know what that is.
Bill Burr,
I like Bill Burr.
he wrote, directed it, and acted in it. Actually, it is very good.
Oh, yeah?
There's this scene in it where him and these 3 other dads are with this kid from, like, their company they sell their company, but they're still working there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in the car with this kid, dude. I don't know, the way they did it, because it's like, it really attacks, like, the diversity and all the stuff going on right now.
Yeah. All the hot topic
Racism.
shit that
Yeah,
comedians like to
but,
fucking poke.
They're in the car, and the one guy's black, and he like looks over at this kid. He's like, "So what kind of like rap music you listen to?" And he's like, "Oh, blah blah this that rap," and he's like, "Rap." And they get on the subject of NWA, and he's like, when the song's on, he's like, "Do you say the N word?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, Bill, he's like, play the song. And they're playing it in the truck, and he's rapping the whole thing, and every time, like, he just looks over, and the black guy's like, do it! And he's like, no! But now, at the very end, he's like, good. He's like, you shouldn't want to say it. But it's such a good scene. The way they did it, it was fucking great. Say it! It's like, I don't want to! Oh, man. I had Blue Eye Samurai on there. Sorry, BJ. Oh, these are all Netflix, man.
Dude, I just don't want to pay $17.99.
Yeah, I feel you. But Blue Eye Samurai, you gotta check it out, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Anime,
good.
right?
Yeah, it's that weird style. I don't know what that style of animation is.
Is it dubbed? Is it English?
Yeah, no, it's just English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That should be
But
pretty
it is
easy to
fucking
digest.
good, dude. It is so good. I said I'll edit this out. Liked it because it's very girl power. Not
Oh, yeah.
really girl. Like the main character's a girl. That's it.
That's the only thing?
She's a
It's not,
badass,
it doesn't stink like estrogen. There's
No.
just, okay.
I mean, she's
Like she doesn't,
She's-
her like
well,
secret
she has
power
to
isn't like,
hide herself.
Edit,
She has to
edit,
hide
edit,
that she's a
edit,
woman.
oh, that's cool. So she's
Because
Mulan.
Kind of, yeah. But she has to.
I seen Mulan.
It's like 1600s, Japan. So like women.
Sound like Mulan, bro.
Yeah.
She got a little red dragon. It's Eddie Murphy.
No, she's got a sidekick. Big-
Is it a cricket?
Big chef guy who has no fucking hands. He just has nubs, and that's his.
No
whole-
shit.
Which I'm sure.
So
That's
he
part of
just only needs
representation
dough.
and stuff. He's a hell of a cook.
That's it. He makes dough and he hands it off.
Pizza dough up in the air with nuts. I bet.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw. I think everything on here is from Netflix and Disney Plus, but Family Swap. I'm gonna recommend this one
Netflix.
again. I know I
that
put
one's
it on the
Netflix.
podcast before. Fuck, is that a funny movie?
It's a Pornhub category also.
Just thinking that too. I was wondering what was gonna come of that.
I think I said it before.
Oh no, I'm stuck. How did I
stuck
get
in the
halfway in the
laundry.
fucking washing machine?
Yeah. Fucking back up, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. Maybe let go of the inside of the washing machine. That would fucking help.
What about any other anime? Like new anime this year? Anything?
Yeah, I put a fucking list together, but if you guys, neither of you watch anime, I don't know what.
I do. We had this discussion. I mean, not as much as
Yeah.
the average anime viewer.
So
I started
where the
a
hell
bunch
did it
this
go?
year, but didn't finish.
yeah, so
It
I
happens.
finished One Piece finally, the actual anime. It took like 3 fucking years of me watching it until I burned myself out,
Yeah.
forgetting it exists, and then rejoining at some point when I'm bored. It was okay. It's still going. Jujutsu Kaisen.
I've heard about that. Is
Fucking
that newer?
sick. Yeah, relatively speaking.
okay.
But
So
yeah,
within
it's
a couple
fucking
of years.
yeah. I think maybe last year, or
I
this
have
year, or
heard
something.
about that one.
It's fucking cool. It's not done yet. There's only like 2 seasons of it. It was pretty awesome. Attack on Titan came out with their final conclusion or whatever, which I didn't completely love.
Didn't they
but
split their last season into like 2 parts?
yeah, and then that last part came out, I think, this year at some point.
And is that actually the last?
Yes, I think
The
that's
last
like the
final.
conclusion of it all, and
Okay.
it's not coming with anymore. But it was
Nothing
pretty
on
good.
that show. I just haven't watched that because I think at the beginning, like I know it's good because I hear people talk about
Yeah.
it, but I think something about the animation threw me.
Yeah?
It was a little creepy. I don't know.
Yeah, I tried
I mean,
to
the
get
whole
Andy.
basis of the show is very creepy. I mean,
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to get Andy to watch it because I was like, dude, it fucking slaps. He watched it. He's like, dude, this is fucked up.
yeah.
And I'm like, maybe
I
I'm
think
just
for
kind of
most
numb.
people, like for some people, it's just a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just there's some blood horror in it,
Yeah.
but like not horror, but bloody. It gets gory.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of unnerving, like the
Yeah.
faces of the Titans and shit.
Yeah,
it
Well,
really
like, the
rubs you
whole
like the
bodies,
wrong
especially
fucking
the ones
way.
without skin.
Yeah,
like,
the way they move, the way they got that fucking weird grin and shit. It's
Yeah.
like they're frozen in different human emotions. You know what I mean? It's like fucking twisted. But I kind of ignored it and just
Right.
kept moving. Bleach's 1,000 year blood war arc. I don't really know. I probably went dyslexic at some point during that statement, but that was pretty good. Bleach is a good one. I think that's all anime wise.
What else we got here?
I think it was just a miscellaneous category, right? Or music.
I guess we could touch on music quick and then get to our.
I
Fun
got
stuff.
nothing to say about music.
This is gonna
dude.
be a
I've been listening to the
long
same 250 songs since fucking high school.
Yeah, dude, me too. But I also got into yacht rock recently.
Nice.
That's about it.
What
Living that
exactly is yacht rock?
baby.
The entire soundtrack to the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. I didn't know it was yacht rock, so maybe I like yacht rock.
So you have any music for this year? Or not really?
Dude, I while
you.
I'm out, a song will come on if I'm at a wedding or in the car or something, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what is that beat? And anything with a beat that's like boom, 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 and it's some kind of dirty little
Weird
fucking
EDM,
anything that
man.
like works its way through my bones to my hips, and then my fucking pelvis starts bouncing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Siri, what song is this?
All right, I
Save that
respect it.
motherfucker.
It's
Pretty much
crazy.
it.
I started. I'm just gonna run through all mine real quick because I'm not gonna go super in depth on them. But it was crazy when I started typing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My first 5 were all started with the letter D.
Dang.
Like just weirdly,
That's weird.
but they're all ones I mostly. So the first 4 here I just discovered this year. Die Spitz. They're a 4-piece female like punk rock band. I think they categorize themselves as something weird, but I would describe them as like punk. But it's really cool. They all 4 like I didn't realize this till I watched a live video of them, but all 4 of them are constantly like swapping instruments, which is really cool.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like, a girl
interesting.
will drum for 2 songs and then she'll jump on the bass and like sing for 2 songs, then like switch to guitar and like not sing and just shred. They're really good. It's like
Yeah.
really raspy, like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good like
Fuck
pump
yeah.
up. Like it'd be good to like lift weights too. I don't know.
Hell yeah, if I did that, that'd be cool.
Days Spent. They're like a hardcore metalcore band, female vocalist. Their EP Grieve / Thrive. Oh, and Die Spitz, their EP Teeth. Listen to that. It's good.
What does EP stand for?
Like I don't know what the actual. I should, as a musician, I
Well,
should.
I know
But
like
this
your
EP
intro to
is
this.
like 4 or 5 track demo.
Oh, okay.
Not and then full length EP. And I don't know
Okay.
what LP means.
Lightly played.
Lightly played.
I couldn't even tell you.
Lose pussy. Just kidding.
Oh god. Dead Air. So they're categorized as progressive metal, but it's like the music kind of sounds like Mastodon-y with like kind of like hard rock, but their vocalist sounds like a mix between like Jack White and like the guy from the Black Keys, and it meshes so well together.
Who is Jack White?
From the White Stripes.
So no relation to Jack Black.
No.
That's
That's a
funny.
funny. They always mention that Jack
Yeah.
Black and Jack White, they should make an album like the Grey
Absolutely.
album.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
Yin and
sweet.
Yang.
Dying Wish had a new album, full length, Symptoms of Survival. She's currently my favorite female metal vocalist. She's fucking nuts. I can't think of any of the songs off of it that I would recommend. Dirty Heads, I will always throw Dirty Heads on any list because they're my favorite band of all time. Midnight Control was technically last year, but they released a special edition this year with like some lo-fi stuff and remixes, but that's your reggae rap, like I don't know, beach band. Killer Mike released an album, Michael, this year. One of my favorite rappers of all time. He sounds so much like Ice Cube, it is scary.
Oh, yeah.
If you play him side to side, you could not tell the difference.
Damn.
Then I have Face Wreck, my buddy Randy's band. They released a full-length Jokes on You this year, and they are currently on flight to Japan right now. They have
No shit.
like 4 shows in Tokyo this week.
Maybe they could grab the mochi from Nina.
Yeah, so she doesn't have to pay for shipping.
Yeah, dude.
And that was about it I had on there. That's just more stuff I've just been getting into lately. So the first half of the year was mainly podcast.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said.
I know. That's what I said too.
That's it.
Emphasize how much of a hell yeah it was.
Since we knocked out some of that shit, how about just highlights from the year?
Who's going? I'll go.
Go for it.
Fuck, dude. This year has been a blur. So much. I don't even recognize the January 2023 version of myself anymore. I fucking became a dad. The growth that comes with that was absolutely earth-shattering. And we went to baby classes. I prepared, studied, learned terminology, jargon. I was in it, dude. I knew everything that I could know at that point. And then that baby shows up, and you just
all
get
went out
slapped
the
in the
window.
face with your own ignorance.
Yeah.
It's like, holy fuck, dude. Nobody told me any of this. And it's like, how come there's this strange fucking thing that goes on whenever you ask somebody who has 6 kids, you're like, hey, man, you got any advice? And they're just like, there ain't no instruction manuals. You'll fucking figure it out. You know, or like, oh, my advice is like, just go to work a lot, you know, or like some shit. It's always this weird, stupid shit that doesn't actually help anybody do
Right,
anything.
yeah.
So like, if there's anybody out here listening that's getting ready to be a parent, make sure that you have your mind packed away. Like, you got your shit on lock. You know that mentally you're strong, you're tight. Keep your emotions reined in with a tempered psyche, because a baby in and of itself is unbridled anarchy. It doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. It has no idea, and it just needs you to know what it needs, and you'll never find out. You know, it's like
Neither of
it's
you
just
know what it
insane, dude.
needs.
Yeah, the first fucking few weeks is trying. You grow by force, you know what I mean? And then you pop out the other side and you're like, what even happened back then? I don't really remember it. It's like, well, how is that possible? It was traumatizing as fuck at that point.
Yeah.
But you just compartmentalize it and keep moving. Like, these dad senses just show up. And rant, I guess. What about you guys?
I had quite the year. So I was in BJ's wedding.
Congrats, buddy.
Also
Thank you.
in Erica and Sebastian's wedding.
He's not here, but thank you. He's not here, but he said thank you.
Oh, yeah. After Erica and Sebastian's wedding, we went camping at World's End State Park. That was sweet. We went out there with Lakin.
Hunsinger?
Yeah.
Beep. We're going to have to beat that because I said
Nah,
last
we don't
name.
have to beat
Love
that.
Lakin, man. She's a good person.
Oh, fuck yeah. We went out there. It was really cool. Their whole big thing was like they had a shit ton of, I guess, ravines, like canyon type style views, which it was awesome. Really cool trails. I think it's near or in the same direction of Cherry Springs, I think, State Park. It's like one of the clearest skies. Like, there's no light pollution, and like people travel from the whole country to here for that.
Yeah, I
But
bet.
there was still really nice views at that World's End State Park, and I'll never forget Kelsey Lakin and I.
When the
We
fuck
would
do we
lay-
give a shit about grammar?
Today, bitch.
All right.
We would lay down on this blanket. There was a nice clearing, and we'd like throw a Frisbee and shit over there. But we would go over there at night, and dude, the views were amazing. And I don't know what we saw. I guess it was a shooting star, but it looked much bigger and brighter than one. And we just all three saw it at the same time, and it just soared the whole skyline. It was so fucking cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's a
It
1
almost looks
million
like the
view.
fucking universe is just like there is no atmosphere anymore. You know what I mean? Like Earth doesn't have an atmosphere.
So fucking wild. Kelsey and I had our 5-year anniversary this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We went to Connecticut to visit some of her family out there. Connecticut fucking rules.
Does it?
Awesome. Yeah.
What do you do in Connecticut?
Maple.
Maple.
What do you
everything.
did they maple
candy.
out there?
They maple them. We went to like there are like some beachside stuff. Like we went to like a port town that was really cool. Did some shopping around there. Other than that, we kind of just hung out at the house. We just spent time with her cousin and her aunt. We
Yeah.
really don't get
So
to
it wasn't
see
like
much.
Connecticut that was the star. It was the just the
Yeah,
people
just
you were
family
there.
and just kind of hanging out. But
Also,
Other
it's
than that-
Vermont. No, it's not Connecticut. I fucked up.
Vermont.
It's
What's in Vermont? Let's start over.
Yeah.
Maple.
Just like ports and maple.
Started a podcast this year.
Yeah.
Hey.
If you've started a podcast this year, send us an email at beardbelly814@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or if you want to ask weird questions, I'll answer them.
I also, well, I technically got them last year at the end of the year, but this was my first full year with my new drums. It's funny, at the beginning of this year, I started with 4 bands, and now I am in 1.
no shit.
I just had my last show with Path of the Flood last weekend, which was fucking awesome send-off. It was a great show, huge turnout. Got an Xbox, so I'm finally next-gen consoling fucking this year.
You had a baby. I got an Xbox.
I got an Xbox.
He's beautiful.
And then more recently, Kelsey and I went to the PBR Bull Riding World Championships in Johnstown, which was fucking awesome. And I'll have to show you guys. I think I might have showed you.
You sent it to me, but it wouldn't play.
I'll have to show you a video afterward. That me and Kelsey were on the kiss cam, and the announcer, it was fucking hilarious because he caught out my beard. Then you just see the
Really?
going through the crowd with the camera, and he's like, from what I hear about Johnstown, they like to party, and then it just zooms, and then he's like, oh, and apparently growing beards too. And he's like, it's a righteous beard, brother. And Kelsey just grabs my beard and just lays a fucking smooch on
Just
me.
headbutts.
You basically, yeah. Like, oh, maybe you two should get a new camper or something. Fucking, it's fucking funny.
Fucking making fun of you.
What'd you do this year, BJ?
I got married.
Yes, you did.
Hell
And that's essentially my life there. And it was a good time, man. I had a great wedding.
Dude, your wedding was fucking awesome.
It was good.
It was so much fun.
He's like, it was awesome, but he's just like, it was good.
It was good.
It was
It
good.
was pretty
It was
decent.
fine.
Like, yeah, I'm saying it like that, and it's just, I guess, the right way to say, like, it felt right if everything went how it was supposed to go. It was a good time.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how to say it without sounding like a weirdo, but
No, I mean,
You don't have, other
when
people's
every
weddings.
person asks you, you don't be like, oh, it's the most beautiful day of my life. Like, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
no, nobody looks at their own wedding like that.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that was great. I'm glad I did that. I got to do it with the person I have. But at the end of the day, like, you go to other people's weddings, that's when you can have fun. At your own wedding,
Oh, yeah.
you're worried about things. You have to make sure you say thank you to people for coming. Make your rounds before people start to peel out.
yeah.
That's usually during their fucking food. You know what I mean? Like, all this different shit you have to do. It sucks a little bit of you're not as carefree. You know what I mean? You don't get to enjoy your own wedding as much as you enjoy other
did
people's.
Corey tell you we had Chinese food for our wedding?
No, but I'm fucking jealous.
Dude.
It was so fucking
Give me a rundown of
good.
the menu. What'd you have?
General Tso's chicken.
Okay.
Lo mein. Beef and broccoli. Fried rice. Some kind of Asian green bean. White rice.
Dude, the green beans were fire.
I can't remember what else we had. I just had leftovers for fucking weeks. They would put them in
Yeah,
my
dude.
freezer.
Kelsey would tell the funniest story. I don't know if she told you, but I wasn't like belligerent. I don't think. I think I got pretty loud towards the end of the night, but I was tuned up. But Kelsey is so funny. Apparently, on the drive home, so I just poured a cup of Chinese food for the drive home before we left. As soon as I finished it, she said I just rolled
you
down the
did tell me
window
that.
and threw it out the window, which I never, ever litter. I really don't. And she said I was laughing like a fucking crazy person. Just tossed that, and I was just dying laughing, and then I passed out.
All I remember really really from that whole night, other than like the only like thing that stood out that I remember was my drunk brother swaying back and forth, and I go, "Do you want some food?" He's like, "Yeah, I want some food."
Probably because I was drunk.
Yeah, everybody's cracked out on MSG.
He had a whole plate, and I think he maybe ate like 3 bites of it, set it on the hood of my car, and then I never saw him the rest of the day.
And you tried to get Kelsey to fight your mom.
No, see that went out of context, but yeah, I did say fighter.
You did say fighter.
I did, but I didn't actually mean it.
Yeah.
And then like other than wedding stuff,
Just that whole day. Well, I'm sorry.
no, you're good. What were we gonna say?
I was just saying, even like when me and Shane were locked in that room waiting for Haley to get dressed and stuff, like that whole morning was so much fun. Just us three in that room.
It was good.
Bullshitting, sweating.
It was
to
so
death.
good.
It was hot, and we didn't turn the air conditioner on until like
'Cause
we
we
were
were
about to leave the room, and we did not know there was one in there.
Well, we did. We just had it on fan. We didn't have it on air conditioning.
That's right.
It's whatever. But it was a good time. Like
That
it was great.
It was, dude. That whole their B&B, right?
Yeah,
Bed and breakfast. That fucking place is awesome.
it's great.
That house is legit.
She said there were so many leaves in that house after we cleaned it
Oh,
all up.
I'm
At
sure.
the end of the night, there was just leaves
You say
everywhere.
leaves?
Yeah, everybody
Leave all
just
the doors
dragged the
open.
leaves in. It was crazy. But then, yeah, I mean, wedding stuff aside, that's the only really important thing that happened to me this year.
Well, it's a doozy, so you know what I mean. That's a
And a
good one.
podcast. He's right, and a podcast. Another fun thing we did was over Christmas. Haley's dad and stepmom, we have a tradition where we just eat weird international candy and food, and we got like, first of all, other countries are doing chips better than us. We need to get our chip game up.
Chips.
What
kind
I had
of
a chip
chips?
that was supposed to be like a steak flavor. I can't remember what kind of steak. That motherfucker tasted like steak.
Really?
Man.
It wasn't even like artificial. It tasted like steak.
Did you taste the blood and the juice, everything?
You could taste the char, the meat. There was one that was like chicken's feet. Okay, and I was like,
You could
that's
taste
weird.
the talons.
You could like it was. It was still so good.
Yeah.
Just talon lodged in your throat. But in spirit of that, I brought us something weird to try for the end of the year.
Ooh, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Starting the new year right.
We have mac and cheese flavored ice cream and dill pickle flavored ice cream.
Oh, buddy.
That don't sound that bad. Mac and cheese sounds
The
like
mac
it's
and-
gonna taste exactly what the fuck it sounds like it's gonna
Yeah.
taste.
But frozen and sweet.
So,
All right, we're starting off with Kraft mac and cheese ice
look at
cream. It's a French ice cream. Don't know what that means.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, smell that. Just smell it.
It smells like two dairies that shouldn't mix.
well, it doesn't smell like mac
Give me a
and
whiff of
cheese.
that shit. Oh, you know what that smells like? Bad. It smells like bad. Yeah, why are we even using bowls?
It's so soft.
Is
What
it?
the fuck?
Shit's soft.
Oh,
Put it in your mouth.
BJ, no.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna straight to the face
This
it.
means we're gonna have
I'm getting
to,
a bigger fucking scoop of this.
Yeah, I'm doing a big one.
I also thought there were gonna be noodles in it.
I was kind of hoping there would
Honestly,
be. Like a cookie
Dude.
dough.
yeah,
Just
my
a piece
head
of
cannon
chicken
had
noodle.
noodles.
Oh, why is it so soft?
I don't know.
It's been in my
Should we
freezer
just
for
do
a
one at
week.
time and
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, you guys ready for
we'll
this?
do this all at the same time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, dude.
One,
2,
Get a good one.
3.
All right, hold on.
Get a good fucking bite of that shit. I'm putting the whole thing in my mouth.
All right,
One,
2, 3.
Ooh, dude, that first initial, I swallowed it quick.
oh.
Oh, I don't yike it.
I don't hate it.
No,
I'm
yeah, I don't
a
hate
huge
it,
fan.
but I surely don't yike it.
Jesus.
It's like salty.
It tastes like fucking Kraft mac and cheese out of the fridge that you were too lazy to reheat.
Kinda, yeah. Do I
But if it was in a fucking blender in the snow,
if I finish that, I will throw it.
I'm gonna do it because I ain't no fucking quitter.
It's like a caramely kind of.
Oh, Kaka, why is it salty? It's so salty. Oh,
I think the salt part makes me think caramel for some
oh,
reason.
dude, the mix between the like upheaval of my taste buds and the fact that it's cold, the chill that just ran from the back of my neck to my fucking asshole, almost shut me down.
No, they had a range for it, but it was gone by the
I
time.
gotta go wash this out or I'm gonna throw it.
Okay.
We're back.
We're back.
It smells like pickle. I
I
don't
think it
smell the
smells like coleslaw.
Well, it depends. Some people put like relish in their coleslaw.
No, yeah, it smells like pickle or
Dude,
tartar
you don't put
sauce or
relish in your coleslaw. Do it. It's good
I
shit.
don't make coleslaw very often.
it just smells. Yeah, it smells like pickle.
smells like pickle.
I'm okay with this because when you smell it, you can anticipate like your taste buds are preparing. But the mac and cheese didn't smell like anything. It just smelled like fucking. Oh, I'm mixing this with my mac and cheese
That's what
spoon.
I'm doing.
Guess what? Time to fucking puke. Do 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 do.
Oh, there's a chunk of pickle right there.
Oh, give me that.
Yeah, there's a chunk
Yeah,
of pickle
fucking-
in mine. So
Which one right here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. You know what would be delicious with this pickle ice cream?
Chocolate.
If you we would like dip,
shut your.
could like
I was thinking of the weirdest thing I could think of.
could dip like we'll cut out like a hamburger into strips and then
Ooh.
just kind of
I have mine
Like a
not too bad,
tartare.
yeah.
gentlemen.
Something.
Okay,
Are we ready?
down. Say hut.
Oh,
Oh God.
Oh, you know what the problem?
that one I like better.
Oh, how do you like that one better?
That's. He's going for more than
You know what the problem is?
There's not enough mac and cheese.
There's not enough cheese in the pickle.
This is like a Big Mac pickle.
I know, dude. I really like the pickle one.
Yeah, you can really taste the preservatives, just
Oh,
like
dude.
McDonald's.
Please
Oh,
don't
yeah, I'm
mix
definitely
it
mixing the
like
cheese with the pickle.
that. You're making Thousand Island dressing. Is what you're doing.
Essentially, yeah.
That's real. That's real bad. That's real bad.
Jesus Christ.
I got a little bit down
I'm
here. I
gonna
gotta
say I
drink.
like the pickle one.
Oh. My vote is pickle.
You know what you should do? You should mix them.
No.
Bear with me here though.
I
But
will
like,
not.
if how about now?
No.
Now it's still no.
Come on,
Never.
do for content.
Damn.
No.
I don't like that there's a film on my teeth, and I don't know why or what it tastes like.
There's a film.
Oh.
It's
I do like the pickle's good.
the pickle is better.
The pickle is better. So your vote's pickle. I'm pickle.
They're both fine.
Yeah, I'm going. No, they're not, dude.
No, they're not.
There's,
They're not.
it's not
There's no
close
reason
second.
you should serve this to anybody.
I'm
not
trying
a
to figure out
close
what
second.
French ice cream is because I don't
It's
even
fucking
know.
terrible. Is what it is.
Nothing makes us happier than this dill pickle ice cream
Yeah, that was fucking.
because there's no stopping. There's no one stopping us.
Yeah, there probably should be someone stopping them at
There's
this
probably
point.
nobody fucking enthusing you to do it either.
Yeah, they have to be losing their ass. Like they take away like the Choco Taco. I heard that on you guys' fucking one podcast.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah, listen, they take away the
Ask-
Choco Taco, but
ask
they make
Kelsey if
mac
she'll
and
try.
cheese ice cream.
Ask Kelsey if she'll try one of those.
I highly doubt she would.
Oh, dude, that's real
Tell her you
creepy.
didn't. Tell her you like the pickle one.
What's
The
next?
pickle one is good.
What's next on our
That's it for this. If you guys want to wrap this one up,
Yeah, we can wrap this one up.
BJ, would you like to do the honors? I wrote one for
Hey,
the next one. but-
thanks for having me.
Absolutely, dude.
It was nice. I'm happy to be the first guest that had the nice mics. I appreciate the opportunity to eat that fucking garbage you just fed me.
You're
You're
also
the
the
man.
first guest that like is getting a "Hey, thanks for being here" kind of thing. I don't think we ever did
Well,
that.
we're still finding ourselves
Yeah,
here.
dude.
But it was a pleasure having you, and we'll see you next week.
Oh, hey.
Maybe.
So, as always, we'd like to thank Chrome Eyes for the use of our theme song, Another Year, off of their EP, Inside Out. You can find that motherfucker on Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Fucking solid dudes, solid tunes. Chrome Eyes, baby.
Yeah. If you don't have a beard, shave your dad's ass and Gorilla Glue it to your face. If you don't have a belly, eat about 10 pints of a weird ice cream. If you don't have a beer, go collect yeast from a bakery, go into the wild and find some hops, and ferment that shit yourself.
Yeah, dog.
Well.